A lot of people have no idea what DTs are. Delirium tremens, dude. Now, we've heard this when it comes to alcoholism. As a matter of fact, a lot of us that have been drinking alcohol for an extended period of time are afraid and definitely embarrassed to admit that we see things that aren't there, bro. You drink enough alcohol for a long enough time, you get like little to no sleep. Alcohol causes insomnia, dude. I drank alcohol for 24 years, but I had an addiction for about 2.5. And you'd be talking to me and my attention would be over here, and then I would just play it off like, and just keep talking. You would not know that I was starting to hallucinate, man, to the point where the only way they went away wasn't to actually fix them, but it was to take another shot, it's to drink even more, to the point where they didn't disappear. Nothing actually changed. But what did happen is I cared less about them. There was times when I would just be walking on the sidewalk, whether that was to get more alcohol or just walking up to the front door, and the cracks in the sidewalks and the little pieces of gravel would turn into bugs. And I'd be walking on a pile of bugs, and it looked like a graveyard of dead ants and dead insects. And then you start to get the jaundice, Billy Rubin itch, man. And so now your brain is starting to piece these things together, and those bugs are now crawling up your legs. And you're with a bunch of people. You're not saying anything. The only thing that you're thinking about is one more drink because you need this to go away. Those bugs are crawling up your legs, and you're starting to hallucinate audibly, physically, and basically create a experience that only you can have. And those bugs used to crawl into my clothes, and I would be itching, and you would be looking at me, and I'd just be doing this. And then I would go immediately to the fridge or the freezer, and I would just pour a frozen shot of vodka, take a sip like nothing. Didn't make a face, just knocked it back. And you just thought, I was just making a drink, or I was just in the freezer. No, I was literally tripping balls, dude. And then when my liver failed about 8 years ago, dude, I was seeing demons. I was talking about they're hanging out in the corners, bro. I was in a hospital bed sleeping next to dead bodies, man. There were other people in the room, in other hospital beds. They weren't there. I just thought they were. Delirium tremens happen when your brain doesn't sleep. Your brain needs to sleep. It has to sleep. You can go a month without food, but you'll die if you don't sleep. It is so imperative that we actually get real sleep. So if we deny our brain one of the most essential elements, rest is where the healing happens, then our brain starts to basically attempt to take that sleep while we're awake. And guess what happens? We start to flip out. That causes anxiety. That gets us one more shot. And then it exacerbates the internal workings, the anxiety, the nightmares, the night terrors, the night sweats. 2 more drinks, 3 more drinks, 4 more drinks. Now you're hearing things. Now you're seeing things. Now you're feeling things, all while maintaining that with 1 more shot, dude. DTs are so beyond scary, dude. And they last sometimes for years. At least for me, I was seeing them just even today. It's been 8 years, and I still see things out the corner of my eye. I go like, is there something wrong? Did I do something? Am I broken? Am I tripping out? Am I going back down the rabbit hole? Dude, I haven't had alcohol in 8 years. No, but the experience is extremely real. So I'm telling you, if you've been using alcohol to go to sleep, or you've been using alcohol to relax at night, you're doing your brain one of the most aggressive disservices you could ever possibly imagine. Practice drinking less for a little bit. If you're concerned, definitely reach out to me. With that said, hey, I'm proud of you.